Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, just a couple of little things before we get started here. First things first, it is Friday, so hopefully you'll have yourself a great weekend this weekend, and whatnot. Also, my apologies for the double upload. That I'm going to try not to make a habit out of it. Yeah, so if you don't know what happened, I had a double upload of a Satisfactory episode, the Wednesday one, unfortunately. Somehow I managed to mess that up and upload Wednesday's episode on Thursday, so we had a double upload. Which was, yeah, like I said, I'm going to try not to make a habit of it. Obviously, I've only messed up uploads 2 or 3 times or so over the last couple of years, so I got a good record. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try not to make a habit of that. Thank you to everyone who would let me know when I make mistakes like that. I definitely appreciate it to be let known that I made that kind of mistake. So basically what happens is I record the video, I edit the video, I name the video once it's while it's rendering. The video gets named properly so that I know when to upload it and whatnot, what days to put them on. And then once the upload the upload starts, the YouTube tells you what file name you have up there, which for some reason I missed when I uploaded it. So I don't, unless I think I'm going to have an issue after it's uploaded to YouTube, I usually don't look at my uploads after they're done. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, letting me know. Seriously, that could have been, I could have gone for months without even knowing that. So again, thank you for letting me know. And same with that happened with Space Engineers. I accidentally uploaded a Satisfactory episode on Space Engineers by accident. So yeah, which did get fixed. But yeah, everything's fixed now. The episode did go out much later in the day after I got it fixed, but at least it's fixed. And also I fixed obviously I fixed the playlists and stuff like that. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know my appreciation for telling me that I messed that up. Seriously, it's pretty good. I find it hilarious. I don't know if you guys do, but I find it hilarious that I messed that up. So it's just like, wow, the heck was I smoking yesterday? Or the day before, whatever day. Anyway, so if you weren't here last time, let's put on our hover pack here. We had gotten all of the copper and iron coming into our train stations where they need to be coming in at. Also, we had done the supports for the actual structure. So we got all of our supports in place, which looks rather nice. I got belts going everywhere underneath here, but yeah. But does look rather nice, and we've got way more ore coming in than we have than what we needed. So I might upload I might up this to 14 smelters, instead of 12. Then we could put 7 over here, and then cross and stuff like that. So yeah. There's our iron coming in. We got all of our supports in place and whatnot. So, yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I'm still not happy with the base too much, like the base of that the building is sitting on. I'm not really happy with the shape of it, but I really don't think I have a choice whether to like it or not. I don't know. It's kind of weird, Don't really know what I can do to kind of fix that. I was thinking about putting some walls on. Would that look... yeah, it wouldn't look any better, really. I mean, give it a little bit more texture, but... we could paint it. Ooh, actually, yeah. Yeah. Let's paint it. Copper. That way it kind of matches the building, actually, a little bit. Actually, kind of like that idea. We'll go ahead and paint it real quick, but Yeah, so today's plan, as I was just saying, we need to, what you call it? Now, if you hear my cat in the background, the cat's got the zoomies. What was I saying? I've already forgotten. It's quick. Oh yeah, today's plan is to, we need to put in the foundries. Oh geez. There we go. We need to put in the foundries for our factory. Oops. Actually, should we do that? Yeah. No, we can do that. Just kind of copper up the end here where it comes together. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, it's not as, looks a little better. I do like that. Okay. But yeah, we gotta put the foundries up here and then get the belt work and stuff for that. So we can start smelting copper ingots. We also need to redesign the tower, which we talked about last time. Let's load up that tower. Because the tower's not big enough, in my opinion. I might build it in quarters. We'll see what happens. Should be... Yeah, here we go. Wire cable... Tower floor 2, I believe it was. Yeah, this is what we designed for the tower. Which now it doesn't fit with the design anymore, does it? Yeah, this is what the tower was supposed to be, but yeah, it's not big enough for this. What is that? It's a 5 by 5. How much space do we have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could do well, I guess the 5 by 5 is not bad. Here, we'll give it a little test, shall we? Foundations, let's throw some foundations in here. That's not where I wanted that. There we go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I didn't mess this up right. I did do it 2 by. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did mess it up. This is supposed to be the center of the building here. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, that's what's happening. Okay. It's like a half. That's fine. We can fix that. Easy enough. I think it's... Yeah, it's left and right of this wall here. It's just because of the way I did it. Because everything's set off halfway. So that should be the middle stretch there. Foundation on this side, foundation on this side. Yeah, and then the tower is going to be offset. Yeah, I thought the tower was smaller for some reason. But I haven't seen it in like almost a week. Since it has been like 3 or 4 days. Nope, that's something different. Tower base 2, nope. That's not it either. Tower floor 2, here we go. I just want to see how this looks. Okay. That's the center. Yep, that's the center. And then this is the center. Yep, that is the center. Okay. So let's do a quick mock-up of this. I wonder, is it going to be exactly 2 meter? It is. I could put in 4 meter floors. But yeah, like I said, let's do a mock-up this tower. go take a look at it down here. And let's see what this something like this looks like. Yeah, it's too small. It really, look at that. It's way too small. Yeah, I suppose the bigger we go, the more rounded we can make it look. Because the outer edges don't really matter. Because we're going to be putting the machines in the middle anyway. Yeah, it's way too small. We're going to have to redesign it. Okay, I'll put that on the list of stuff to do. And this was just a mock-up floor as well. Yeah, we'll put that on the list of stuff to do, is to redo the tower design. We're still going to go with the same design. I'm going to redo it so it's got the diamond shape. But I do like having the windows, so we're going to leave the windows. Yeah, I don't like this offset that I've done with these windows either. It was okay. It just, yeah, it's not the greatest. It is not the greatest, anyway. Doing that little offset. The only good thing about doing that offset is we can do lights. We'll think about something else though. Well, that's a little bit of a redesign. But today isn't the day to do that. Well, it might be. We'll see. We need to get the foundries in place though. So 7 foundries. Yeah, I might up my wiring cable production as well. And we'll see. So we'll probably put them in a line like this. So roughly there, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not going to work. Alright, so we're going to have to... They're going to have to sit side by side then. Might even have to shove them over even further. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, going to have to shove them over even further. Alrighty. So, my computer is being very slow today. Just out of left field. So, we've got the foundries up and going. I decided to put 8 per side, which is going to be 16. We actually need only 15, so what I'm going to do is, just to keep everything kind of symmetrical, we are going to... we're going to cut one of these in half, so 125 is what we want to produce. Okay. So 125. Yeah, just to do that. So Control C, and we'll put those on the west side, and the inner ones. Those will be the 125s. So, because 125, that's 250, so it does make sense. And that did give me my power shards back as well. Getting a little low on power shards, gonna have to grab some more eventually. Okay, perfect. We don't have any power up here yet. We'll get that in a minute. Yeah, how am I gonna carry power up here? That's gonna be the interesting portion. But anyway, so let's get our belts in place. We're gonna do just the standard. I need to make a blueprint of these. That's what I need to do. And then what we can do is, because you don't want to do belts, or you don't want to do lifts necessarily. Clear this designer. I'm sure we can make a few real quick. Let me put a couple of foundries down. Actually, you know what'd probably be better is to not do the double, but to do the single. No, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Logistics. Yeah, we do the double only. Because singles don't make sense. At least they don't warrant a blueprint. Put a couple of well, this could be used for foundries or assemblers because they have the same distance. So put that roughly in the middle. The foundries are temporary, by the way. Let's go ahead. Oh, balls. Yeah, that's a line. Okay. Now we have some power. Alright. So then we're going to do splitters. And we'll just have this, that, do that. Okay. That should be in the exact middle. It's not quite. That is lined up, right? Yeah. That is lined up. Okay. Yeah, I think a blueprint of these would probably be better. So save blueprint as splitter manifold 1, select icon, splitter. Save blueprint. Wow, that did take a while. Hopefully it doesn't break. Okay, I'm actually going to save it as a different name. We're going to do if I can spell ground. There we go. Okay. This one's going to be 2 meter. That should just save me. It'll save me a little bit of time. And 2M. Yeah, do it like that. Okay. Save blueprint. .4M. Save blueprint. .6. Like I said, this will just save me just so much time. And then 8 meter. And that's where we'll stop for now. Okay. That should help us out. But yeah, it just saves so much time with stacking splitters and things. And it'll save a little bit of time at first, and then it'll just start being faster and faster. Oh yeah, so we're going to have to pull from the right side at all times as well. Alright, we could probably go with the 8 meter. Would the 8 meter be too tall? 8 meter, yeah, 8 meters too tall, okay. So then 6 meter is probably our best bet, yeah. Alright. We just gotta get lined up. Yeah, I'm sad that it doesn't give me a lineup line for the machines, but that's okay. I just have to center it. Yeah, that does save quite a bit of time, actually. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done supports for them. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So like the 8 meter here, we'll do supports as well. Yeah, I should be doing. Oh, you know what? And since yes, it's gonna be there and there. Then we do the beam. We'll just do the beam supports. I never do these because they take so long. But now we can. We load the blueprint 6 meter. Yeah, because now we just have to build it once. Should have thought about that. So there. Then save the blueprint. Load blueprint 4 meter. And then that one. Alrighty, so now we finally have that done there. Actually, I had to rebuild it again because I completely forgot that if we put the beams down the middle, it's going to clip into the belts right down the center. So we went ahead and put these instead. So now we've got these blueprints here. And then all we got to do is just pull these lifts down. So I might pull the lifts like this. Yeah, that's better. As long as they're exactly in the middle, it should work. Gotta paint all these too. Yeah, we missed a couple. Well, looks a good thing I'm on it with the paint. Now I know when I can miss these. Alright. So that's all that side. Go to this side and do this one as well. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get the ore up here. And then we'll figure out the output later. Yeah. Autosave shenanigans. This side, paint those in the copper. Oh, that one's not quite right, is it? Okay. There we are. That looks good. Now, like I said, we gotta figure out how the ores are gonna get up here and how the ores are gonna get transferred. So on this side of things, we have iron, but that's it. And on that side of things, we have copper, but that's it. So we gotta get materials going back and forth across this bridge here. So I'm thinking we leave a nice open spot, so maybe 2 high here. Like that. Then, of course, we'll have to get rid of this little beam. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with it. Actually, yeah, I know exactly what we're going to do with it. Okay. Alright, but I will be pulling a floor Foundation 2 meter. I'm just trying to think. So this is for the inner, yeah. Because the outer wall is not correct. Right, so zoop this across. Is our very first bridge. Alright, perfect. And of course that's going to be asphalt. Right, yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take this beam and we'll run it right up against it. Same with this. Right up against it. And then just a copper finish on those. It is a little bit weird, isn't it? I don't know how those beams came to be. Oh, I know. Okay, that's how they came to be. Right. Got it. It's a little bit flashy right there. I don't know if we can do anything to prevent that, unfortunately. And then these ones are black. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll take this beam right to the center. Same with this beam, take it right to the center. Don't want them to overlap. Take this beam right to the center. Same with that beam there. We'll do black on one side and copper on the other. There we go. And I think we'll preference all of our bridges like this. And then we'll do that with walls as well. So yeah, we'll take these walls like this. Okay, like that. It's gonna be so cool when it gets done. Copper finish. Like that. And we're not going to run the beam along the bottom because these don't have beams along the bottom. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. We could run this beam along here, though. Copper. Yeah. Got a nice, it's not the greatest transition, but I think it works. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use these windows. Eh. And take our walls here. Walls, walls, walls. That just popped into my head, so it's like, okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So I wanted a glass walkway. We might even, might even do this. Architecture. Okay, and then glass foundation. Ooh. Yes. Okay, we'll remove this, remove that. And maybe I don't know if we'll remove all of it, but let's see what happens here. It's like runners, I guess. Yeah, they don't really... Oh, I forgot to take off this side. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Neat. So again, we'll do black on this side. Oops. And then copper on this side. Yes. That's pretty nice, actually. I like that. And we'll take that exact same glass foundation. I might put something. It's a little bit of a step right there. And it is very glitchy. I wonder if we could put like this down. But not like just as a starter. Ooh, oh yeah, that works great. Yeah, that covers it right up. Alrighty. I'm gonna pull this beam into here, I think. So it's not just sitting there on a weird corner. Yeah. Pull this beam all the way in. And then this will be kind of the, I guess, blueprint-ish for all the other bridges. Like here. Alright. Wondering if we should go with a 1 meter wall across the top. I think we should. And then we'll take this, put it up here. Might put that there, but then put a 1 meter asphalt foundation. Just like right there on the end. I think that will work. Yes. Got to do these walls in here. Okay, so now when you're walking in, yeah, you'll see the trains pass below, and as you're coming in by train, you'll see belts along this side. So then we can transfer materials between the two. So we're going to need to transfer up to 3 belts worth of material. One's going to be copper, one's going to be iron, and one's going to be the ingots. We might want to run those across the ceiling, or at least on the walls. Maybe one on each of the walls, and then one on the ceiling. Because I don't want to block the view. We could run one on each, so you have like a pathway through. Then you can see the materials running. Where do we put that third one? Because I gotta run copper ingots across this. We could run copper ingots along the bottom, underneath, or along the top, just above. But we could run like the actually, I don't know how many belts I'm going to be needing. So 120 or 150 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 150 times 7 plus 125. That's 1175. So we're going to need 2 belts worth of that. And this one is 125 times 7. And plus 62.5. So 937. So we're going to need 2 belts worth of ore going across as well. So we'll have 2 belts on this side, 2 belts on this side, and then 2 belts going underneath, I think. So we'll have like underneath this, we'll have our belts, or we could do belts on top, I guess, so we don't disturb that, because we can easily put in like a well, it's not easy though. Either way is not very easy. I guess since we're running 6 belts, we can run 3 along each side. But we'll run them in the way where you can still look out to the view. That'd be pretty nice. So you can still see the view. But yeah, let me see what I can come up with here. Okay, then looks like we're gonna have just enough time to get this finished, and then that'll be the episode pretty much. So yeah, we're hitting up closer to the end of our episode here. I'm just gonna finish these off. Trying to get the copper up here now, and then we need to get power as well. Okay. Copper. Alright, and then go into the other side. Over to the cable side of things. It is gotten very, very complicated, by the way. So we go, so that comes up to that foundation, so we go to the middle of this foundation. Same with this one. To the middle of that foundation, just straight across as best we can. And then I just use, looks like I just use straight mode to bring that back. Just trying to get it copied over to the other side. Yeah, for some reason the stuff is like off partially, which is kind of annoying. It's like off by one meter. I can't really, or it's off by half a meter, sorry, and then I can't fix it. So it's even harder to copy. These need to be in regular mode. Oops. Okay, copper. Yeah, I still don't know why it lags like that. So then 4. Oops. And I didn't use straight mode for that one, but I used straight mode for this one. And then we just use straight mode to finish those off. Ready then? Paint everything with the copper colors so it matches. Yeah, so I put, I actually had to use 4 lifts for this, but ended up putting in 4 lifts. So there's only 2 train stations with this one, and there's 3 with this one. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that necessarily. So I just have to just rely on that. The other thing we got to do with the copper is the next floor up, the copper ingots are going to have to go into a storage bin, because we need to basically reset the pool. So like we had before with the aluminum factory, if you guys remember, the aluminum factory actually had a storage pool where all the ores got brought in. from the train stations, they got brought into a storage box so that then their belt speeds could be reset. Basically, as long as we were bringing in enough to run those belt speeds. But that way the belt speeds are not just like... So if we're bringing in... let's say we're bringing in 500 belts, which is 1,000, then we reset the 780 belt speed coming out, and we don't have to worry about, okay, well, this belt's 500, but this belt's 480. So we need to maneuver our machines. We don't have to worry about that if we put them into a pool and then pull them out. It'd be nice for some bigger storage boxes as well. But unfortunately, we're not doing mods on this playthrough. But yeah, you can see the bridge got a little bit crowded, a little more crowded than I wanted. So on this side, obviously, all the copper ingots are coming over to this side to make the wire. But if we go over here, you got your iron on this side and your copper on this side. So we've got... so you got the copper coming up here, and then the iron is coming from the other side. And it's the same on this other end. See, I mean, you can still see out, but it's kind of annoying to look. And then on this side, you've got the iron coming up from the bottom, and then the copper going across. So that way, we've served all of the machines. So you got iron on the bottom, copper on the top, on this side, and I think it's the opposite on this side. Not intentional, but I think that's the way it ended up. Yeah, this one's got iron on the top and copper on the bottom. Yeah, it's fine. It works with it. I don't know how I'm going to run these belts yet. I haven't decided. But the other side belts, all 4 of them come in here, and we can actually, which we're probably going to end up doing anyway, but just so it doesn't run into that belt line. Yeah, so this next floor up, we're actually going to have a pool where we pool all of our ingots together. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 belts. We're going to pool those into boxes and then spread it out amongst the belts that we need for wire. So yeah, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this side, because this side is not going to have, it doesn't need a pool when it comes to cable. Because, I mean, this side could be a pool when it comes to wire, because we could bring all the wire down to this level, pool all of our wire up from the different belt speeds, and then send it up to then be turned into cable, and then send the cable back down. Now, this is going to start getting very difficult, very hectic. I think on some of the tower, some of the belts are going to be running on the outside of things, and we'll figure it out next time. So, yeah, we just need to... Let's get some power to this bad boy. So what I need to do is I need to pull power to the... we can't pull power from either of these. I'll have to remove that. So what I'm going to do, I guess, is we'll go Mark II power pole, or Mark II power connector. Then we'll go every... I will have to go to this point here, across our little gap. I need to get back to the center, essentially. I will have to copy this to the other side as well. Oh, it doesn't want to go in the center. No matter. We can obviously make that work. Ooh. Okay. Just bring it here. And we gotta bring it to this spot. Yep. kind of don't want it. Autosave. Okay. Now we have power. First we're going to paint it copper. So we have Mark II. Then we'll just do this. Okay, that turns on all the machines. So yeah, a lot of these are going to be pretty empty for a while. But yeah, we're making, these ones are making 250. Here, you can have that. That. And obviously we can summer sloop these as well. But yeah, the reason I only have 2 machines per is because each one of these machines produces 250, and 250 plus 250 is 500, and you can't go another 250. You can't do 3 machines and 3 machines and whatnot, so just not possible. But that can all go there. Yeah, this one's producing extremely slow. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that for the other side. Alrighty then, and there goes the other side. Nice. I mean, seems to be working like it should. And all of my foundries are on. Copper ingots galore. Vetivitiness. Look at all the copper ingots. So yeah, now you look at this bridge. Yep. It almost reminds me of the Harlequin sort of colors, the red and black, where it's like just mashed up against itself like that. Very interesting. Yeah, we got all of our copper ingots being made, so next time we'll go ahead and do the floor above, which we'll do the kind of the, I don't know, we'll call it the merging floor or whatever. Get all that stuff in place so we can start building the towers. So we'll go one more floor up with our design. I don't think we're gonna go up like this per se. Oh, we might though. That might be a thing. We could absolutely go one more. Nah, I think we'll just do like just so that I remember next time. Yeah, I don't mind doing this just for a floor here. Or maybe we should go 4 floors up. Yeah, then you give ample room for that. Okay then, we'll do that. That looks good. So we'll do that next time. We'll try to mimic it from this side to this side as well, so that all the copper ingots that we bring over, all the wire that we bring over comes all the way down to the bottom of the tower, and then makes its way across another bridge to then get merged into here before it goes down to the train station, or before it goes up to that. But we gotta make sure we leave enough room so that we can have belts going down as well. But anyway, with that though, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. And that's going to be it for this week as well, because yeah, I forgot, today's Friday. So once again, hopefully y'all have yourselves a great weekend this weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. But yeah, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.